Hello, everybody. So I saw yesterday that Sam Altman and OpenAI were switching their business model over to a public benefit corporation versus just a limited liability corporation, or LLC. And while that seems like cold comfort, and while that seems like it might not mean a lot, it actually, I think, means a whole heck of a lot, because it's the beginning of something that needs to shift and low-hanging fruit for the species. Because we talk a lot about corporations and their greed and the greed of people running them. And I'm not saying that there's not a lot of usurious behavior going on. However, many of them, most of them, are required by law to a fiduciary obligation to their shareholders to absolutely produce maximum financial profit. Now, the reason that matters, for example, after the shooting of the CEO of United Healthcare, the company went and started actually allowing more claims to go through, and they were sued by their shareholders. So we say, oh man, that's so bad, like they're so evil, and well, those shareholders just give back. Well, yes and no. We need a different structure, and that's one of the things that's offered by public benefit corporations. What this means for AI or OpenAI is that they can still raise capital and they can still raise funds to do the projects that they need to do to get a market share, to actually make an impact where it concerns being in the same arena as juggernauts like XAI and so forth that just don't care about nonprofit or public benefit. And by no means am I saying that this is a perfect solution, but where we're at right now, things are so bad that we need these low-hanging fruit and these easy targets, these things that we can slowly do to meaningfully move the goalposts and shift the Overton window again. And what it means for OpenAI, especially given the rise of AI and its depletion of aquifers and its ruining of power grids and so forth and so on, is that they can actually begin to legally pursue these different alternative avenues that don't necessarily involve profit alone financially. Whereas if in the current structure, they would, if they did any of that, they would get sued. So this is a model that should be used for health insurance companies while we're on our way to universal health care. It should be used for public utilities, the whole 9 yards. And that's all I have to say about that for now.